Rihanna Artistry. Music and voice. Rihanna is a mezzo-soprano, with a range spanning from B2 to C-sharp 6. While recording tracks for her third studio album, Good Girl Gone Bad, 2007, Rihanna took vocal lessons from Neo. Speaking of the experience, she stated, "I've never had vocal training, so when I'm in the studio, he'll tell me how to breathe and stuff. He'll call out these big fancy words, 'Okay, I want you to do staccato.' And I'm like, 'Okay, I don't know what that is.'" Her vocal performance on Loud, 2010, received positive reviews from music critics. James Skinner from BBC praised Rihanna's vocals on the song Love the Way You Lie, Part 2, and wrote that her voice is powerful and that it is Rihanna's vocal, at once commanding, soulful and vulnerable, that anchors the song, and Loud itself. Andy Gill from The Independent feels that California King Bed features her best vocal performance. In a review of Unapologetic, Billboard magazine wrote, "Diamonds finds Rihanna doing one of her throatiest, most impassioned vocals to date, on this inspirational pop ballad." John Caramanica of the New York Times stated, "Over the years, as her game face froze in place, her voice cured into a weapon of emotional chill and strategic indifference. It's decidedly unfriendly, made to give orders." Growing up in Barbados, she wasn't exposed to a lot of music, mainly reggae, hip-hop, and soca music. When she moved to the United States, she became exposed to a lot of American music, rock being one of them, and I fell in love with it. Now, I love rock music. At the time of her debut, she recorded songs that were inspired by her Caribbean roots and described her early sound as a fusion of reggae, hip-hop and R&B, with a little something different thrown in. Her early dancehall roots can be found on her debut album, Music of the Sun, 2005, and its follow-up, A Girl Like Me, 2006. Music of the Sun demonstrates the influence of Rihanna's musical heritage of the Caribbean. Califasane of the New York Times complimented its combination of dancehall and reggae, who said, "Dancehall reggae sometimes seems like a furiously insular form of music, but Rihanna is only the latest singer to discover how versatile the genre's spring-loaded electronic rhythms can be." Her debut single, Pon de Replay, features a dancehall pop mixture that infuses a reggae style, while If It's Lovin' That You Want talks about a girl seducing a guy to be her boyfriend. Aiming for artistic growth, A Girl Like Me expresses personal experiences that typical 18-year-old girls go through with ballads that were described as elegant and mature. After her second album, she slowly dismissed her dancehall and reggae roots. Rihanna's music has incorporated a wide range of genres including pop, R&B, reggae, dubstep, hip-hop and EDM. With its provocative subject matter and lyrics, her musical career has been an experiment with new musical ideas, and stated that she wants to make music that could be heard in parts of the world that I'd never been to. During a review for Good Girl Gone Bad, 2007, Slant magazine to write that Rihanna finally figured out that she's a dance artist, and the majority of the album is comprised of up-tempo dance pop, songs like Push Up on Me and Don't Stop the Music. It represents a departure from the Caribbean sound of her previous albums, and is described as a turning point in her career. While the first half of the record shares a lot of 1980s pop influences with songs like Don't Stop the Music and Shut Up and Drive, the second half retreats into standard R&B. Recorded after the assault by her then-boyfriend, Chris Brown, Rated R, 2009, had a much darker tone and was filled with various emotions she experienced throughout 2009. In Loud, 2010, Rihanna reflects on the fun and energetic vibe she had while recording the album. The album is a mixture of ballads, party anthems, and empowering love songs. Talk That Talk, 2011, was similar to Rated R, as both contain hip-hop, R&B, dancehall, and dubstep genres. Loud and Talk That Talk saw her explore sexuality in her work, S&M and Birthday Cake, and return to her dancehall roots, Man Down and Watch and Learn. She also branched out into house music with tracks like We Found Love, Only Girl, In the World, and Complicated. Her songs are also inspired through record sampling from other artists. Influences. Rihanna has named Madonna as her idol and biggest influence. She said that she wanted to be the Black Madonna and praised the singer for being able to constantly reinvent herself successfully throughout her career. "I think that Madonna was a great inspiration for me, especially on my earlier work. If I had to examine her evolution through time, I think she reinvented her clothing style and music with success every single time. and at the same time remained a real force in entertainment in the whole world. Another major influence on Rihanna's music and career has been Mariah Carey, whose song Hero she performed when Rihanna was still a teenager at her high school talent show. She revealed that Carey's song Vision of Love was the song that made her want to do music. She grew up watching videos of reggae legend Bob Marley on television because that's what they would play in the Caribbean. She stated, "He's one of my favorite artists of all time, he really paved the way for every other artist out of the Caribbean." She built a shrine in her home dedicated to the reggae legend and has covered Marley's Is This Love and Bob Marley and the Wailers' Redemption Song during her concert tours. During her childhood, she would go around singing Whitney Houston songs and A Whole New World into her hairbrush so much that her neighbors started calling her Robin Redbreast. She also stated that one of the first songs she remembers falling in love with was Houston's version of I Will Always Love You and that it was really inspiring, and it made me develop a passion for music, so really, she's partly responsible for me being here in this industry. Rihanna was also influenced by Janet Jackson, Aaliyah, Beyoncé, and Destiny's Child. Other musical influences and idols include Celine Dion, Grace Jones, Lil' Kim, Alicia Keys, Prince, Faith Dobson, and Brandy. Rihanna takes influence from the different types of music she discovered when she came to America and revealed that rock music was one of the first genres she fell in love with. She commented, "As I grow older, I want to know more about music. I want to discover more types of music." She cited Brandy's fourth studio album, Aphrodisiac, 2004, as her main inspiration for her third album, Good Girl Gone Bad, 2007. In her early career, her music contained strong influences of Caribbean music, including reggae and dancehall. The music video of the song Rude Boy featured images inspired by her Caribbean roots. Videos and stage. Rihanna has worked with music video director Anthony Mandler on more than a dozen music videos, the first being Unfaithful, 2006. "We've done 16 videos together, they're not all tough, yeah, I mean, I'm known for the Disturbias and the Russian roulettes and things like that, but Only Girl in the World is certainly an ethereal kind of empowering, beauty-filled video," Mandler said. Jocelyn Vina of MTV wrote, "Rihanna, like Madonna, also has a tendency to make truly thought-provoking music videos that fit the songs they represent. Smattered in between glitzier, more glamorous clips, Magenry want us to think about bigger issues." John Bream of the Star Tribune commented, "I end the tradition of Madonna and Janet Jackson, Rihanna has become the video vixen of the OOs, Rihanna has perfected the pout, the long-legged strut and trend-setting hairdos that keep women and men alike checking her out on YouTube." Georgia Paminondas of InStyle considers Rihanna's music videos to be cinematic due to her blend of lush island rhythms and swinging pop and mischievous sensuality. Tamar Anatai from MTV Buzzworthy listed Disturbia at number 5 on the Buzzworthy's top 5 most paranoid music videos and said that Paranoia never looked so supernaturally sexy. Many of her music videos were shot as short films exploring issues such as love triangles, abuse, and substance abuse romance, including We Found Love and Man Down. Her music video for Umbrella shows Rihanna's transition into adulthood and her newly adopted image. The dark, creepy scenes of Disturbia have been compared to Michael Jackson's Thriller. The video for Russian Roulette features Rihanna in a padded room playing a game of Russian roulette with her partner. A scene of Rihanna being approached by a speeding car at night was compared to the altercation with Chris Brown. The Caribbean-inspired music video for Rude Boy was compared to rapper MIA's Video Boys by many critics for its colorful aesthetic similarities. In 2011, she released 3 controversial music videos about sadomasochism, rape, and domestic violence. Man Down, which features Rihanna shooting a man in a train station, was criticized by the Parents Television Council. We Found Love, which shows Rihanna and her love interest in a drug-filled unhealthy relationship, sparked criticism from the Rape Crisis Center for its inappropriate message. But Sharnae Graham of the Houston Press defended the singer, asking, "Why should Rihanna's music videos get everyone riled up when others equally sexual and controversial videos are in rotation? She just like us, to make music videos that give us something to talk about." She is the first woman to pass 2 billion cumulative views on the music video website Vevo. As of December 2016, she has accumulated over 10 billion views on the site. Her Vevo YouTube channel is currently the 5th most subscribed channel on YouTube. Dennis Armstrong of Canadian Online Explorer commented on her performance at the Ottawa Blues Fest, saying her show was a Disney-esque choreographed fantasy of non-stop hip swiveling, sassy attitude and personal endearments and a string of funky, sugar-free hits. Her performance of Disturbia at the 2008 MTV Video Music Awards was ranked 10th best on the MTV Video Music Awards, according to a Billboard poll. Her revealing leather costumes during her Good Girl Gone Bad tour were highly criticized by Malaysia's conservative Islamic Party, who recommended that her concert tour should be banned. Whilst commenting on her third album's accompanying tour, The Times compared Rihanna's stage wardrobe styling to that of Janet Jackson and called her a vision of Ann Summers' couture in thigh-high boots and a few scraps of black PVC. In the October 2011 issue of British Vogue, Rihanna said her performance outfits and appearances are all an act. "That's not me. That's a part I play. You know, like it's a piece of art, with all these toys and textures to play with."